Coming up tonight on YCN News, New Hampshire will remain the only New England state with a death penalty. Students attending classes at any of New Hampshire's 7 community colleges will get a price break. And we will visit Burdick Chocolates at their shop in Walpole, New Hampshire. For more news, weather, and sports, it's time for YCN, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region, southern Vermont, and Windsor County. News, sports, weather, and all that is happening in our area. The news on YCN, your local view.
Good evening, and welcome to this Thursday edition of YCN News. I'm Rose Spillman. 3 important things happened during Wednesday night's Claremont School Board meeting. First, though the announcement came much later in the evening, Patricia Berry is Stevens High School's new principal. Second, memories are all that is left of what the high school stage and its rows of wooden chairs in the auditorium looked like. And third, long-term substitute teacher Carol Thebarge asked for an apology for being let go from the district over her use of personal Facebook in violation of school district policy. It was a roller coaster meeting, the lows coming from the news that artifacts from the auditorium, pieces of wooden floor tiles, old-style chairs, and the stage itself were demolished and removed from the school over the last week without any school community member knowing this was happening. The high school is undergoing a near $13 million renovation, a renovation that includes upgrading the auditorium to meet safety codes. 2 high school teachers from the Performing and Visual Arts Department, Larissa Cahill and Patricia Granter, have been working to help preserve what can be saved from the stage and auditorium. Now, their task has gone by the wayside. High School Building Committee Chairman David Putnam took the heat for not ensuring that the committee's wishes to hang on to chairs and floor tiles were getting to the ears and minds of contractor Trumbull Nelson. YCN News will continue to follow news of the high school renovation. In breaking news, New Hampshire will remain the only New England state with a death penalty. The Concord Monitor is reporting today that the state Senate deadlocked on a bill to repeal the death penalty. The vote tied at 12-12. 13 voters were needed to repeal the state's right to use capital punishment. The Senate's counterpart, the House, earlier voted to abolish the state's death penalty. Governor Maggie Hassan said in a statement that she respects the difficult decision made on a personal level by Senate members. Hassan earlier said that she would sign a death penalty repeal into law. Also in New Hampshire politics, businessman and Republican Walter Havenstein says he can help the state's economy with his knowledge and experience. Havenstein and supporters were in Concord on Wednesday to officially kick off his campaign. Governor Maggie Hassan is expected to seek re-election to the 2-year seat she won in November 2012. This morning, I took a trip down to Rattleboro, Vermont to visit the Morningside Homeless Shelter. They have a fundraising event coming up this weekend to celebrate their 35th anniversary this year. Let's take a look at my interview with the Executive Director, Josh Davis, to learn more. I'm here with Josh Davis at the Morningside Shelter in Brattleboro, Vermont, which serves the homeless individuals and families of southeastern Vermont. So Josh, can you tell me a little bit about what the shelter does?
We have a 29-bed shelter here in Brattleboro, and we serve homeless families and individuals. We also provide intensive case management services while people are staying here, and then follow-up services once they transition back into the community.
You have an event coming up this weekend. Tell me some of the details.
So this weekend we're very excited. We have Storytellers on a Mission, which is a show that's put on by The Hatch, and they selected Morningside Shelter to be the beneficiary. We're going to have NPR's Peter Sagal from Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, along with a number of other really great storytellers, including Peter Aguero, Cindy Pierce, Elna Baker, and Ian Chillog. It's going to be at the Latches Theater. It'll be this Saturday, April 19th, starting at 7:30 p.m. And ticket sales are going extremely well. We only have a handful of seats left, so if your viewers are interested, get your tickets now before they go.
How will the proceeds from this event benefit the shelter?
So our shelter is at the core of our organization. As you can see, it's a mid-1800s farmhouse, and it takes a lot of wear and tear because we have so many people that are coming through. So the majority of the proceeds are going to be used to invest back into the space to ensure that we're providing a dignified and therapeutic space for people while they're here.
Give us a profile of homelessness in southern Vermont.
Unfortunately, it being our 35th year, we'd like to say that homelessness is going down. But yesterday they just released the point-in-time numbers, which is an annual count of homeless throughout the state. And those numbers have increased about 10%. We serve about 130 people every year. The need for our services is increasing. And so right now we have 30 households on our wait list. And so a household can be an individual and or a family. And so if we average out and just say that those 36 households, there's an average of 2 people in each one of those, that's about 70 or 80 people. And you think about, we're just one shelter in southeastern Vermont, and there's a number of shelters throughout Vermont. And I think in a rural community that we live in, homelessness isn't as visible as it is in an urban area. And so people are sleeping in cars, they're doubled up on couches, and so this is a problem that really stays under the radar. And we want to use this opportunity with a high-profile fundraiser to say, come out and support the organization, but also learn a little bit more about what's happening with homelessness in this area, because it is a big problem, and unfortunately it's increasing.
If you'd like to get in touch with Morningside Shelter, you can call them at 802-257-0066, and you can get your tickets to Saturday's show online at Morningside's website, morningsideshelter.org, or at catamountarts.org. Be sure to get them soon because the show is expected to sell out before Saturday night.
Hi, this is Anita from Rattleboro Mobile at Exit 3. The store now offers more products you can pick up when you're on the go. Green Mountain coffee, drinks and snacks, beer and wine, and hopefully your next winning lottery ticket. Also, Brattleboro Mobile has added diesel fuel to go along with the 3 different grades of superior mobile gasoline. And remember, we have a courteous staff, a brand new look, and a convenient location, all at Brattleboro Mobile. See you soon.
Rattleboro Mobile on the roundabout at Exit 3.
Welcome back to YCN News. I'm Rose Spillman. Students attending classes at any of New Hampshire's 7 community colleges are getting a price break. Chancellor Seth Gittell announced Wednesday that tuition costs are going down by 5% at the colleges. 95% of students at New Hampshire's community colleges are New Hampshire residents. The cost per credit will be $200, down from $210. A 3-credit course will cost $600, down from $630. Costs also are being reduced for students from other New England states who attend classes at a New Hampshire community college, and for out-of-state students. The New England Regional Program rate will be $300 per credit, and the out-of-state rate will be $450 per credit, down from $315 and $478 respectively. In other news, save the date on May 1st, when a noted bear expert and author Ben Kilham will speak at the Wilmot Town Hall as part of the Friends of the Wilmot Public Library annual meeting. The program begins at 6:40 p.m. in the Wilmot Town Hall, located at 9 North Wilmot Road. The night's meeting will include election of officers and a report from the group's treasurer. Kilham's book, Out on a Limb, What Black Bears Have Taught Me About Intelligence and Intuition, will be discussed. A question and answer period about Kilham's work as an expert in the field of bear behavior will follow. All are welcome to attend. The event is free and open to the public. Copies of the book will be on hand for sale, as well as note cards and DVDs. Kilham will sign each book. For more information, contact Carol McDonald at 603-526-6341 or by email at carmacd@comcast.net. Easter is near, and with it, the chance to indulge in seasonal chocolates. Take a break and visit Burdick Chocolates at their shop in Walpole, New Hampshire. You'll be transported to a European cafe. YCN's Dan Carbonera visited this Main Street shop to learn more about this ever-growing company from Kathy Watson and Roxanne Faxon.
We are in Walpole, New Hampshire at Burdick Chocolates. My name is Kathy Watson, And Easter is a very special time of year for us. It's a time that we can really be creative. We can begin to bring out the wonderful, vibrant colors of spring. Larry and Paula Burdick started Burdick Chocolates in 1987 in New York. A few years later, they moved to Walpole and began making chocolate right across the street. They have built a wonderful, wonderful company that we all absolutely enjoy. And Michael Klug, our head chocolatier, has taken on Larry's role and continued that process over the years. The restaurant at Burdick's has definitely made its mark. It's a French-style bistro, and Larry has brought that French European feel to the area. We do not use preservatives, chemicals, or anything in the chocolate. That's what gives it a short shelf life, 10 to 14 day shelf life.
Yeah, Easter's a great time. It's my most favorite time of the year here. The colors, the chocolates, it's really fun. We have a lot of new items, and spring is here, so people are really excited. The mail order department consists of our website, which we've redone this year. It's absolutely fabulous. And we also have a new calendar instead of a catalog. The calendar has a lot of bright, beautiful pictures of all of our products. It's very detailed. One is the chocolate nest with the praline eggs, and it's a hand-spun nest that has some hazelnut and walnut flavoring in it, like a ganache, along with the praline eggs, which has a little crisp to it, all done in dark chocolate. And then we have the bunny and egg round, which has the eggs as well, and it has our bunnies in the 3 flavors, milk, dark, and white, which is a really fun item. Walpole's a really good fit because it's quiet, it's country, it's very inviting. There's not a lot to do, but with the restaurant and the retail, grocery, the cafe, people love to come and just kind of mingle and socialize. It's very open, very friendly. It's got that French style to it that people really enjoy. We try to be as local as possible, which helps the farmers, and people really like that. It's very comfortable. Take a trip, bring your family, come down, have coffee, just relax, or have an evening out. There's a lot to do. We're open at 7 in the morning, and we're open as long as the restaurant's open. People come in, have coffee, some pastries, start their day off. You can either take it to go or sit in here and relax.
YCN is now better to see with HD TV, over the air and on cable with 2 HD channels and online. In addition to our TDS 13 and Comcast 20 and 21, you can also find us at Comcast HD 712 and HD 713. Our award-winning local programs are all in high definition, complemented by our 4 program networks: Outside Television, Retro TV, Tough TV, and PBJ. YCN is your local view.
Welcome back to YCN News. I'm Rose Spillman. Now Matt McDonald will have a look at our weather for the next 5 days, and he'll take a look at some local college sports.
Thanks, Rose. Tomorrow we'll have another beautiful sunny day with temperatures up to 55 degrees and lows in the 30s. Saturday we're expecting a few showers with highs in the mid-50s and a low of 31 degrees. Sunday we'll have a high of 60 degrees with lows in the upper 30s. Monday and Tuesday temperatures will rise to the upper 60s with lows in the 40s. And Tuesday may have a few more rain showers. Here's a glimpse of the weather from our northeastern and national radar maps. Now let's see what's coming up on our community calendar. Tomorrow in Cornish, New Hampshire, the Board of Selectmen will meet at 3 p.m. In Claremont, the Senior Center will be holding a Good Friday fish dinner at 4:30 p.m. On Saturday evening, the Next Stage Arts Center in Putney, Vermont will host Christine Ullman, performer and singer from the Saturday Night Live Band, at 7:30 p.m. Remember, you can submit local events from your community by sending them to news@ycnnow.com. Now let's turn to regional college sports. Yesterday, the UVM Catamounts were defeated. Their opponent, Boston College. The Catamounts women's lacrosse team lost 16-11. UVM's Jessica Roach led the team with 5 points in the game. Because of this loss, the Catamounts record drops to 10 wins and 5 losses. They will play against Binghamton on Saturday. Check out a Colby Sawyer College women's lacrosse game tomorrow. The Chargers will host Rhode Island College in New London starting at 4 p.m. The Fisher Cats are set to play against Binghamton tomorrow at Binghamton's home field starting at 6:35 p.m.